What's up guys, welcome back to iLoot Games, Medium D here. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of all the Funko Pop Apex Legends figurines that just came out about last week, or they started to pop up in the stores last week. These just started showing up in the GameStops around me now. I had an entire set pre-ordered already on Amazon, but those weren't scheduled to come in until November 17th. So I went ahead and just ran to the store and bought every single one that I could find. So I got a full set. We have all 9 here. Again, it's a really exciting video because this is my very first video. I'm new here. I'm a buddy with iLoot Games. He came out, asked me if I wanted to make some videos with him. I saw he was having a great time, so I said, why not? I'm a big fan of Apex Legends, and I thought it'd be pretty fun to do something a little different and maybe contribute to the community somehow. So we're gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be working in the future. I have a couple ideas for a couple videos that I wanna do. Consider this a little bit of a test run, a little bit of a trial run, if you will. I have a couple videos planned out for the future, but you guys are gonna get to determine whether I stick around or not. We're gonna see if these videos work well. If you guys like what I'm putting out, please let me know in the comments below. Please let me know by likes, dislikes. I am open to any and all feedback. And hopefully I can start giving you guys more of what you guys wanna see. We're gonna be opening up a lot of new things here at iLoot Games, and I'm gonna be taking a different route with some of the material that I'm covering. iLoot Games likes to focus on the games themselves. He likes to break into the games. He likes to be able to get you guys all the loot that he can find, whether it's leaks, new information, new material, anything you guys want to know about. Right now we're focused mainly on Apex because that's just the game we're playing, but in the future we will be branching out to other games, and that's where I'm going to come in. I'm going to be running a section called iLoot Gaming, and what that is that's my view on gaming itself. That's the macro view of everything that gaming has to offer. So we're going to be talking about things like new game releases, game reviews, product reviews, gaming news, things that are going on in the gaming world. I'm going to try to keep you guys as updated as possible. But until we get to those videos, I'm going to talk about something a little more important, something that you guys actually care about. Giveaways, free stuff that we like to do for you guys, and stuff that I'm going to try to continue on now that I'm here. We're going to be giving away every single one of these Apex Pops. Stick around to the end of the video. You'll go ahead and get a lot more details as to how you might be able to enter, what kind of contests we're doing, and I'm going to break down a lot of the future contests I'll be hosting. Now let's get to the reason why you're all here, the unboxing.
It's about damn time.
We have 9 Apex Legends Funko Pop figurines here with us. Now there's a couple characters missing. If any of you guys are big Funko Pop fans and you guys have been waiting for these and you guys have these pre-ordered, you'll notice that one of them is missing here, and that one is Wraith. But it's a special Wraith. It's a translucent Wraith. It's a void Wraith, and that Wraith unfortunately is only offered by Amazon. It's an Amazon exclusive. So we have the GameStop exclusive Mirage, which we'll cover in a little bit, but Amazon came out with their own. It's a void Wraith, and unfortunately we won't be getting that until November 17th, but we do have that ordered. We do have that coming in, and we will be giving that to you guys as well as part of the giveaway. And I might cover that on a later day with just a quick video just to show her off too. There's one other character that's missing. I'm gonna let you guys figure that out. I'm assuming that it wasn't a launch character, but I'm a little disappointed because he's one of my favorite characters and we had a little fun with him missing. So we'll get to that later in the video. But now we're gonna start. They have them all lined up in order for us, so we're gonna start with Lifeline here. Now, I don't own any of these Funko Pops. This is the first time I've ever purchased one, but just that first glance, they look pretty clean. I like the packaging. You can tell from the inside that she's painted up pretty well. You have all 8 characters here. So the 8 characters that they decided to start with. Yeah, they don't actually include the skins for the special edition Funko Pops are doing, but you do have the 8 here, so one of each. Let's go ahead and get her opened up. Now I got a couple fun facts for you guys. I figured I would try to fill the video with some stuff that you guys could actually take with you, aside from seeing me unbox these figurines, which I'm gonna unbox from the bottom, mainly because since we'll be giving these away, and if any of you guys who receive them are collectors, I'm gonna try to make sure I baby them as much as possible. I know collectors don't really like having their boxes open, but unfortunately for this video, we got to do it. So at least I could do is try to, let me see, is she gonna stand for me? Stand up next to the pumpkin so I can close your box. No, well, too bad. The least I could do is try to, use some black gloves, keep my dirty fingerprints off of them, and at the same time, try to baby the box and the character as much as possible. Aside from me just letting her fall down on the floor. I'm gonna put that there, we'll take a closer look at her. Now again, the paint jobs are it looks pretty good. I mean, you have some small imperfections like right here, but kind of come bringing it up close. You guys can see that pretty well. She is winking at you. So she's got Doc here. Doc stands for Drone of Compassion. A couple fun facts about her. We know she's the combat medic. She comes from a family of war profiteers, so she is a bit of a black sheep. Her family used to make money off of war. She wasn't cool with that, and she went rogue, basically. She joined the Peace Corps. I mean, the Frontier Corps. It's the same thing. So why is she fighting, though? She actually uses her money from the winnings to fund the Frontier Corps. We do have her name too. We got all their names. I didn't know they had names until I decided to look them up. Her name, Asia Shea. Asia Shea. She says it in game. Apparently it's one of her little kill voice quips that she uses when she kills you. And I thought it was just some random language she was saying, but I guess she just kind of repeats her name. So if you pay close attention next time you get a kill with her, you might be able to hear it and you can tell me what she really is saying. So we're done there. Moving on. Bloodhound. If I get her to stand good, you stay in front of your box. Now I am very fond of Bloodhound. Bloodhound was my first main ever in Apex Legends, and I think it was because Bloodhound was so noob friendly at the time. I have a computer that was pretty shitty in the beginning, and I couldn't get good enough frames to really keep up, and Bloodhound's ult was amazing because it would highlight everyone in the smoke when I was getting 5 frames a second, and I had a chance to actually shoot people, but I usually ended up dying anyways. Couple fun facts about Bloodhound. Bloodhound is non-gendered, and that's something that I actually really appreciate Respawn for doing, is they really put a lot of creativity and thought into their characters. A lot of their characters are very diverse, and you'll kind of get some fun facts in a little bit as to why they're so diverse. Bloodhound is non-gendered. Nobody knows anything about Bloodhound. We do not know what's behind that mask. Rumors are in the Frontier that Bloodhound is probably the baddest game hunter around, but that's about it. Some say Bloodhound is rich. Some say Bloodhound is a half bat underneath that mask. I don't know who came up with that. Some say Bloodhound is a bloodthirsty, crazed murderer. But again, we don't know. The model looks pretty cool though. If you look pretty closely, you can see that there's a lot of little pieces going on Bloodhound's outfit here. You got the fake dreads coming off the helmets, or the tribal type dreads. The gas mask is pretty cool. Not bad. Moving on. Ooh, look at that. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's right. Arthur, Bloodhound's trusty companion Crow. Alright, enough of that. Okay, moving on. Gibby, 543. Gibby's got an interesting background too. Gibraltar, aka Shielded Fortress, aka Makoa Gibraltar. I guess that's his name. Makoa. Gibraltar is the son of 2 search and rescue volunteers. A little fun fact, a little fun story. Apparently Gibraltar, Gibby, and his boyfriend stole Gibby's dad's motorcycle. Decided to take it on a little joyride, ended up crashing and getting caught in a mudslide. Oh, that's going backwards, but that's okay. They got caught in a mudslide. Gibby's parents, being the search and rescue volunteers that they are, had to come save Gibby and his boyfriend. Unfortunately, Gibby's dad lost his arm in the accident. Ooh, a little dirt up top. So, it's pretty neat. Again, really nice detail. I like the tribal breastplate. I guess you could say it's almost like a breast/groin plate, but I think they did that intentionally, trying to include some of those tribal elements, like the Polynesian type, attire and things like that. He's got his little shield, got his little bun up top. He looks pretty cool. Paint job looks good. Does he stand? I think I had him standing. Does he stand on himself with a stand test? He does stand on his own. Nice. I know some of these tend to not stand well, and I know I've heard that they can come with little stands for them to stand on, but we'll find out which ones are which. But so far so good. These 3 stand pretty well. Lifeline, so-so. I guess it's spotty depending on what part of the table, because she's leaning on Doc here, but Doc is the built-in stand there. Pathfinder, aka Forward Scout, aka Marvin, and it's Marvin, M-R-V-N, not M-A-R-V-N, or M-A-R-V-I-N-E-N. However you want to pronounce it, it's M-A-R-V-N, because it stands for Mobile Robotic Versus... Oh, come on now. Mobile, robotic, versatile entity. And the E doesn't make any sense when it's supposed to be M-A-R-V-N, but they use the N in entity and call it the N. So anyways, his story, again, another interesting story. He woke up decades ago in a lab, right? Doesn't know who made him, doesn't know where he's at, only knows that he has a name, Marvin, knows what it stands for, and that's about it. So his whole thing is like he's on this journey trying to find his creator. And you can hear him in the game refer to it a couple times, like, "Are you my creator? I'm looking for my creator." Pretty cool. I know Funko Pop, they've always been really big on the faces that they do for a lot of their characters, as you can see. But I know one of the things with Pathfinder was that he had no face. He was one of their first characters that it was just a helmet. So I think they still did a really good job. And again, if you look at his body, really intricate. Again, you get all the gears and gizmos, and they're painted pretty well. I would not want to be the person having to paint this by hand, but I'm pretty sure it's always painted by hand. Pretty cool though, Pathfinder. I can get him to stand in front of his box. Oh, let me just lean him on his box. That might work better. Okay, guys, halfway done. I got Wraith, 545, right down the middle. Wraith, interdimensional skirmisher, aka Renee Blazely. I think we all know about her. She's able to like manipulate space-time and open like wormholes and stuff. They call it the Void. Basically, she woke up kind of similar to Pathfinder. Actually, she woke up in a psych detention facility. She has no idea how she got there. All she knows is that she could hear tons and tons of voices in her head, and they make her crazy. But she's got this special power, special ability, and she doesn't know how she got them. Sorry, Wraith, I didn't mean to drop. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, did you look closely to that, guys? What's wrong with that picture? Maybe I'll hold her upside down. She's missing a leg. Is it in the box? Yeah, it's in the box. Let's go ahead and yeah, sorry, buddy. I'm gonna just lay her down right there since she doesn't really want to stand well on her own. Is there a foot in there, or is that the stand that she's supposed to be on? I thought she had like from back there, and when I first got her, it looked like she had like her leg raised, but apparently it's broken off. I don't know if you can see that. We're gonna go digging back in the box. Yeah, look at that. You see that in the corner hiding back there? That's a foot. Does it even have a stand? Okay, it does have the stand. All right, let's just pop that out. That's unfortunate. So anyways, as we're kind of trying to figure this out, yeah, so she woke up, game, same thing. Didn't know where she was at, didn't know how she got there. Crazy voices in her head, had these magical powers. So instead of being stuck in the psych facility, she used those magical powers by harnessing those voices. She made him a friend, and she was able to break out. And now she's like a killer with voices in her head. So let me see if this will work. All right, well, you had a foot, and then you didn't. So can I like slide this underneath your? Yeah, that looks kind of stupid. Let's put that there. That looks dumb, but we're gonna put it there for now. Unfortunately, I will have to return her. So quality control, guys. Quality control. Not always the greatest, but I mean, so far so good. And will she stand with that foot broken like that? She does. Great. Putting her back there. 546. Bangalore. Bangalore's name, Anita Williams. She's a professional soldier. She comes from a family of soldiers. She was the top of her class in the IMC Armed Forces. I guess that's pretty important for a lot of the Titanfall people out there. I never had a chance to play Titanfall, but I know that's part of the lore. Let me see if I can pop her out here. Come here. Ugh, there you go. Let me just stand. Will you stand? Yes, you will. Does she have a? And she does. I think she's good. She's standing on her own. I don't think she needs the little base there. So we'll save her base, and we'll just close that back up right there. So she's top of her class in the Armed Force Cadet Academy, I guess. I guess like her fun fact was that she could take apart a peacekeeper and put a hop-up choke on it and then put it all back together in less than 20 seconds, blindfolded. Now, I mean, that sounds pretty impressive, but then again, I think when you pick up a peacekeeper and a hop-up in game, it takes like 2 seconds, so I think someone needs to tell her that she's getting kind of slow. I'm gonna put her there. You stay there. Good. Now on to 547. But if you look closer, we got two 547s. And that's because I'm just gonna kind of bring them a little closer. We'll pull Mirage here. We got Mirage 1 and we got Mirage 2. Now the second Mirage is special. We mentioned it earlier. This is a GameStop exclusive. Now I know Funko Pop does exclusives for certain chains and stores and things like that. GameStop got the exclusive for Mirage. Now Amazon has the exclusive for Wraith back there, and you're gonna see here again in a later video. I'll show a picture up in a little bit and you guys can take a look at that. I think Wraith looks pretty badass in her translucent skin, but Mirage looks pretty cool too. He's got that blue hue to him, and it's part of, I think, his like holographic technology stuff. So we'll open them separately, but I'll start with the regular Mirage since, I mean, it's only proper. Mirage, his background is pretty similar to everyone else's. He's the holographic trickster. His name's Elliot Witt. So apparently he's the youngest of 4 brothers, all who were lost in the Frontier War. And I guess being the youngest brother, he was always big into like tricking them, you know, playing pranks on them. Is he gonna stand? Kinda. I'm gonna use this. I'll pull the stand out. It's in a baggie, I think. So you'd always play, you know, tricks and pranks on his brothers, and unfortunately they all went off to war and they never came back. And he, Mirage himself, grew up, you know, mama's boy. He was really attached to his mother. His mother's an engineer, and she was not just any engineer. She was the engineer for the hollow pilot technology that he uses. So these little gizmos, I'm gonna bring them closely if you can see here. These little gizmos on his arms are those little pods that he throws down to create his Mirages in game. And I guess his mom is the one who pioneered that technology. So after his brothers kind of, you know, went their way, he got a lot closer to mama, and they worked together to advance the technology. And he's basically a walking prototype of the technology they use together. So that's his whole spiel. I think it's pretty cool. He's got like his bullet clip on his glasses up here. Every one of them's pretty shiny. I think it's got metallic paint on it too. So they try to give it that, you know, a little bit more of a realistic effect. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm gonna put him down here. And the same goes for his partner over here. I mean, there's really not much for me to say regarding Mirage number 2. It's still Mirage, but he just looks a little different. Let's get him out of the box. Well, we can get him out gently enough. Come on, buddy. Oh, that way. He's a little more stubborn coming out of his box. He's pretty neat. Again, he's got the translucent body. Let me see if I can hold him from underneath. We got some glow effect right there. Do I have a flashlight? I think, hold on, let me see if I got a flashlight. I wanted to see if like he glows up with this. What if I do this? Oh, look at that. So yes, he is translucent. So if you put him on some sort of light pad, that would be pretty cool. You could actually get that glow going through his skin, but pretty neat. All right, buddy, back you go. Is he gonna stand for me? Get this thing out. There you go. He got himself a nice stand. Let's go ahead and put his stuff back in the box here. There you go, voila. All right, guys, last but not least, Caustic 548. Finally made it to the end. Let's get him open. That opened a little easily. Caustic, aka the Toxic Trapper, aka Alexander Knox. So he's a scientist in real life, or in fake Apex real life. He works at a pesticide company. I guess he's like one of their brightest scientists, up and coming. Creates pesticides, and he's kind of got that like twisted mind where he doesn't want to just make the best bug pesticide gases. He wants to make the best gases on living tissue, period. So instead of just sticking around, you know, sticking at the lab and testing on bugs and things like that, he actually enters the Apex game so he can test his gas on live subjects. Yes, live human being subjects. Why? In his eyes, if he can take down a human being with his gas, then he sure as hell can take down any bug with his gas. So kind of twisted, but pretty cool. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of post him up over here. And let's get this back in the box. There we go. And there you have it, guys. One last picture. Do you remember when we talked about that character that was missing here? That character happens to be one of my favorite characters in the game. I feel a little bummed that they didn't give him the proper respect by creating a figurine for him. So he's gonna be in a little short film I created. I decided to have a little fun with these guys while they were out of the box. If you guys do like that video, let me know and we'll try to create some more stuff like it. I have a couple ideas in mind for, again, good videos coming up soon. So stay tuned, definitely subscribe if you wanna hear more. October 25th, again, my first day one review of a different game, different than this year. We've been covering Apex Legends here for the past couple months, and we're gonna start slowly branching out to other stuff. So October 25th, stay tuned. You're gonna get a day one review. I'm gonna be getting the game the night that it comes out, the midnight it comes out. I'm gonna be grinding all the way through the morning time, taking notes on the game and letting you guys know what I think about it. So hopefully I'll be getting a video out to you guys later that day regarding the game. I know it sounds a little cryptic, but you guys will get more details about what game it is coming soon. Do you remember in the beginning of the video when we talked about a giveaway that we're gonna be doing? Here at iLoot Games, we love giving away stuff to you guys. We share every bit of loot we can find. I personally am gonna be sharing all of these with y'all. This is my first video. I kinda wanted to start it off right. I went out and bought one of each. You guys are gonna get a chance to win every single one of them. In order to enter, we're gonna make a little contest here. And it's not even a contest, it's just simple. This was my first video. What did you guys think? Was it good? Was it garbage? Let me know down below. Don't hold back. Oh yeah, one more thing about the giveaway. Sorry about that, guys. Dropped my phone, but I forgot about all these. So I kind of got carried away a little bit and I ended up buying every single pop in my entire city, or at least I hit up all the GameStops I could find. And I did it for you guys because this is my first video, and again, I wanted to give these away. Let me see if I can get my camera on a stand really quick. So again, the rules are simple, guys. All you got to do is just toss a comment down below. Give me a like if you like the video, sub if you want to hear more of my rambling, and see what my future videos have to offer. And again, in that comment below, just let me know what you liked about the video, or what you didn't like about the video, or what do you like about Apex, or what do you like about these Funko Pops. Anything works. And in a couple days, I will go ahead and go through all those comments. The winner, I will go ahead and contact you by email, and you'll get to have your choice of which one, and I'll go ahead and ship it out to you. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me for my very first video. Always remember, guys, stay looting, but more importantly, keep sharing. See you next time.